very strong opposition to any kind of offshore drilling outside of And lastly, what I want to say, and I think something that is particularly important to this group, we talked about this during the campaign, and I want to make this announcement today, and so everyone understands that for as long as I'm governor, this administration will oppose any application for liquefied natural gas.
Good job.
Way to go. Thank you, Governor.
The safety of our environment, the future of our shore, the future of our children to enjoy our beaches in the same way that I got to enjoy them is more important than any project regarding liquefied natural gas. New Jersey is not going to be a pipeline to New York City for natural gas at the risk of ruining our shores and our beaches and our environment. Amen. And so, in a Christie administration, no permit applications will be granted for Last, of course, we're going to continue to ensure the quality of our ocean and the water that we drink. This is extraordinarily important, obviously not only for the future of our kids, but also for our economic development. This shoreline is incredibly important for the people of the state of New Jersey, for our economic vitality, and for our identity as a people. And we need to take every step we can to make sure that we protect it over the long haul. And so not only do I thank him for what he continues to do for our state and its people and wish him a happy birthday, I thank him for what he's done for the people of our country. He's an inspiration, and there's no one I'd rather spend Earth Day with than New Jersey's Governor, Tom Kane.
Governor, thank you very, very much, and thank all of you, and most of all, Governor Christie, thank you for your work to preserve this ocean and to keep this state the kind of state we want it to be, clean. And I couldn't be here without at least recognizing Carol, somebody who's been so important to every effort to increase and improve the environment of this state, especially a clean ocean. Cindy's a this administration knows, Commissioner Martin particularly, when you improve the environment, you improve the state in so many ways. We had terrible times when I was governor, needles and everything else, some of your members started watching up along these beaches. We spent $750 million in those years to clean up this state, to clean up this ocean, to stop New York from dumping and get things going again. And it wasn't just because we love the beaches, we love the ocean. It's because all these tourists come. And it's one of the largest economic benefits to the state. You weren't going to have it without a clean ocean. So when you clean up the environment, you also help the economy. And we should always remember that. They go together. So I'm just happy. I guess it was 40 years ago we created the bill writing the Department of Environment. It's hard to believe. It didn't used to be a Department of Environmental Protection. 40 years ago I wrote the bill in the legislature. Governor Cahill signed it. We got the department. Everything we do with this department, everything we do to improve this state, encourages people to come here, encourages families to stay here, encourages people to want to live here. And that's why it's so very, very important that we listen to Cynthia, listen to all these other people who are pointing out the importance of keeping this environment one that not only we're going to enjoy, but our children, our grandchildren, and our great-grandchildren will enjoy. I just love being here with you. Thank you, Governor. Thank you.
Governor Kane, thank you for your leadership 40 years ago to set up the DEP. And Governor Christie, thank you for your leadership protection. It's 40 years old today, which is absolutely fabulous. While times were much different on April 22nd, 1970, the department's fundamental mission has remained steadfast to protect New Jersey's water, New Jersey's land, New Jersey's air, the wildlife, and the abundance of natural resources for today and for future generations. We are stewards of this earth, not the owners. We owe it to the future generations to protect and to leave it better than we have it today. I'm very proud to be the commissioner of the DEP, especially on a day like today, and especially on the 40th birthday of the DEP. During Earth Week, we encourage all our residents, both children and adults, to take action to improve and protect and appreciate the environment in this state. Finally, I want to ask all the citizens of New Jersey to join us in this long-term fight to protect the environment in this state and help protect the state in the future, both the ocean, the air, the land. You have my commitment and the governor's commitment to make that happen in the future. Thank you very much.
For the ocean. Do you see that big smile out there? Do you see it? I do. And how appropriate to celebrate the Ocean on Earth Day. Because why? The ocean is 3/4 of the planet, right? It's mostly the ocean. So we should celebrate the ocean. And this was a great, great celebration. And Commissioner, you laid out also many of the things that we have to work on. And we do have a lot of big projects and things that have to be done. But these two are huge. The fact that we're going to not support offshore drilling in the Atlantic Ocean, which our president seems to be directing us toward. Who knew that President Obama's energy platform would be an oil rig in the Atlantic Ocean? It's something we really have to fight and fight hard. But most importantly, the message that the governor gave us today on liquefied natural gas facilities is important. And it's important because he has the power of the veto pen. He can veto all these projects. So he does have the power to stop it. So they will not happen while he's governor. And that's a huge, huge, huge victory. Thank you so very much. When Governor Kane was governor, he mentioned that our ocean was in big, big trouble. We've come such a long way from the dead and dying dolphins and the medical waste and the raw sewage. Because of his leadership, he set us on a path, and with grit, perseverance, and sweat and blood in some cases, we put a lot of things into place. And look at our ocean now. It's industry-free, it's dump site-free, it's thriving, the fish are back, the dolphins are here, the whales are here, I mean the seals are here, we're practically tripping over them now in the wintertime. So it's a joyous time for the ocean, and we've got to keep it that way, and we have leadership here to make that happen. So I know there are over 2,300 Valentines that are directed to you, Governor, and I know there's millions more. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
On the LNG, there are three proposals out there. Do you think the state can meet its future demand for natural gas without those projects?
There's no doubt in my mind, after having examined this issue, and I spent a lot of time looking at it, is we can meet our needs for natural gas in the future without any of these three LNG projects, and that's why I feel comfortable not only opposing them on environmental grounds, which is easy to do, but also opposing them on economic grounds. I don't think it's something that we need, and candidly, I'm concerned that what we become is just a pipeline for natural gas flowing to New York through our waters. And listen, we have enough hard time getting dumped on at times from New York, and I don't think that we should open up another avenue for that to happen. And I'm also very concerned about the potential harm that could happen from these projects to our environment, to our ocean. When you combine those two things, to me, it is simply the right decision to make for the future of our children and for the future of our state's economy to protect our ocean, to protect our beaches, and I don't believe that it will cause any short-term or long-term economic harm or displacement to the people of the state of New Jersey, and that's why I'm confident in announcing that decision today on Earth Day, and it is a decision that I will stand by every day that I'm governor of the state of New Jersey.